Right, so I'll flick it over. Let me know if you can hear me and things like that. Okay, got started. Nice. I swear, I can't remember whether it was called Ripto's Rage here or not. Okay. But yeah, I think by the time I load it up, it should all be alright. So yeah, I'm going to, I've basically, for sort of new setup stuff, let me know if you can hear me fine and everything, and I'll sort of talk through what I've done if anyone cares. What's that one? Is that the one I'm at? Excellent, cool, good. Game audio and myself all okay? So what I've done is I've ran the... Basically I'm running it off an old Mac now instead of a second monitor, and because it was just killing my other computer. So I'm hoping this sort of gets around it, but I don't know. Yeah, I can lower the game audio, mate. No worries. Thanks for letting me know. This is the type of questions I'm happy to hear. That should be a little bit better now, I think. Again, just let us know. I'll tick through it. But yeah, so I've got the chat on screen as a way to hopefully not do it. But because I've got a lot going into this old Mac, I hope we don't have a similar problem. But how is everyone? How's everyone's afternoons and everything? Are we all having a good time? So this is one with 3 of them, yeah? I think this is where I first... This is where Sydney was when I last... when I first saw her playing it, I think, was around this part. Sweet, there's a Shrikle thing there as well.
What?
Hello, mate. How you doing? All right? How's everything been? What have you been playing recently? What's been on your Could you do it without the Shrikle? I can't remember. Did you get through it? What am I saying? Need for Speed. Yeah. Oh. I never played much Need for Speed. I had what one did we have growing up? We had something, I can't remember. So there was one, I think we had like a Gran Turismo maybe. But I always used to be a little bit like, oh, what can I have weapons? Did anyone ever play a game called Roll Cage? Did anyone play that? It was like a fast sort of... I think it was made by the Wipeout team, or developed by the Wipeout team, where it was a drum and bass style, drum and bass soundtrack, and you were sort of racing the what you call it? Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. Yeah, they you'd play like those 4-wheeled remote control cars, that type of thing.
Hello. Follow me. Okay. Follow me.
Come on, mate.
Follow me. Okay.
Okay, so that's another 3 more if I save these, which I imagine I need for all this stuff up here, right? It's going to cause me all kinds of trouble if I mess around. Let's get the Shrikle. Let's do what the game wants me to do. Let's quit messing around. So that's another 3, which I'm gonna have to find my. I'm gonna have to find my text now. This is this. Maybe I have. Maybe this wasn't a smart idea. Because this is the last one in here, isn't it? This is then those 2 bits done. I mean, their escape count matches mine, so that's something. But who knows? Alright, let's find out what's going on. So, that should be... Is that one like a Fast and Furious thing? Is that what have we got going on here? Oh, okay, right. 102 employees still. I don't know why. They probably took on some extra. Maybe they needed to take on some extra staff after I went nuts. Oh God! No! 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 Oh no! Pink slips always remind me of Greece. That's what pink slips remind me of when they play for. Damn! When they play Grease Lightning, that's what those pink slips always remind me of. Playing for pinks. I don't know. You know, American car culture, I guess. So what colour are they here? Oh, cheers, thanks, man. Yeah, we're not doing too bad, are we? We're getting there. But no, I appreciate everyone coming by and hanging out. Sort of building up to our next game soon as well. Come on. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I think trying to find some like fun emotes is the main. Right, I think we figured this puzzle out though. This ain't too bad, is it? This is. I was moaning about the difficulty of them the other day, but I think it's more the other ones were hidden. I think that was causing the problem.
Hello. Follow me. Okay. Follow me. Okay.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that they just don't let people have them. Like, and it's like I weren't.
Okay.
You know, that fussed really. I was just like, well, so long as like, you know, I'm hanging out and, you know, I wanted to go through this game and grab all the stuff again recently anyway. So like, in terms of streaming stuff, I'm not too fussed. Like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I'm obviously like mad appreciative of having people thinking this is worth watching. But yeah, I do think it's a shame you have to be sort of affiliate to get the emotes, because that's just a fun thing to make. It just seems like an interesting. Do you know what you'd make for yours, Cindy? Do you know what you'd have for your emotes yet? Oh, come on, let's go wreck this. Quit prattling about. Could you take grenades in? Could you do it with grenades? I can't remember if you managed to do it or not, Cindy. Oh. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because they've got to be like, smaller. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but right, come on. Put one bullet in the back of his head. That's the kind of sadist Abe is. Like, not like machine gun him down like in an action movie. Just walked up behind him, cold assassin that is Abe. Right, that's that, and then we're back out. So I've got my. Hopefully the next game I'll be playing won't have a tracker. It looks like next one will be the Neverhood, but it is entirely up to you guys really what game actually emerges. But yeah, I think the Neverhood, I managed to get it working. I managed to get it working the other day, which was a bit of a miracle. So. Yeah, exactly. Full on, like... Those sligs were petting him just too hard. That was the problem. Oh, It'd be sweet if I could find some extra 3 now. Now where's the extra ones I want? So I can just run around just wrecking shoppers. Shrike would be good. Exactly. What book did everyone have to read in school? What was on their list? I watched okay, it's just teaching me how to use Shrike. I did a little bit of I read of Mice and Men, but that wasn't the one I had to do. I think I had to do To Kill a Mockingbird was my one. Macbeth, Roman Jr.'s nice. We had to watch oh, have I not pulled the lever? We had to watch Educated. I think yours one's in was very similar for mine. Yeah, Mice and Men was a good one, I think. Or better than some of the others. We had to do Educating Rita, but we had to watch the film with Michael Caine in it. And it took forever, because every time it started, the teacher put it away. School making us watch My Girl the film. Is My Girl the one where she dies because of bees? Is that... I've not seen it, but... Yeah, we had to watch Educate Rita, and they put it on. And she started it like every... Oh, it was ridiculous. Like every lesson, because we'd only have like an hour lesson, she just put it back on again. I must have seen the start to that film for about a week. Like, I don't know whether she just lost her lesson plans or whatever, but... Bees. Not the bees. Am I being an idiot, or is that where the song My Girl comes from? Or did it exist before and they used it and named the film after the song? What's the deal? Oh, this looks like dog shit. Whenever I see a slog, I just panic. I'm just like, no, I don't want to be. Okay. Oh, I've wrecked this now, though, no. Sneaking up here. I'm not sure if we... I think I'm probably showing my age a little bit. I can't remember Black History Month in school. What is that a link to, mate? What have you sent me there? Right, so where am I now? Nice. Okay, so this is a... Okay. That's alright, mate. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not sure whether I don't know whether I'd be... whether I'll shrink the chat or not, but it's nice being able to see it. Oh. Whoops. Sorry, I've immediately switched back to my puzzle time now. So what was Muzzy then? Yeah. Yeah, but it must be. It must be. Oh, that's alright. I thought that was going to be a harder puzzle to solve, but... Oh, he's ran away. Great. Oh, okay, right. I figured it out, I think, maybe. I'll just run up here and jump up. Nope. Wake him up and then run him over. Hello, James. How you doing, mate? Alright? Welcome. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Passive time listening to Abe. James, what did you watch in Black History Month in school?
Hello.
Now you might. Oh, I don't think we got to watch any cartoons. I think we watched Lion King once on video. I think we watched Lion King on one of those, like, Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Get him.
How we doing? Hell yeah, alright, mate? How is everything? We are, we're doing alright, I think. We've arrived just in time to watch me murder another dog, which is, again, just one in the back of its head, like old Yellow, down. Which is, I don't know why that's become a theme of this channel. It's not the way I wanted it to go. Yeah, I don't know. It might be schools in Wales, slightly different curriculum maybe or something. I don't know. We definitely, I didn't watch Roots. We did have Amistad on at one point, which I like loved because it was one of those things where I remember we were allowed to watch a film of a higher certificate because it was for education purposes, which meant yeah. Swims, nice. What are you reading? What's the new books? Oh mate, anti-bullying. We had I don't know. I think the whole thing is like it's always just here's what to do if you're being bullied rather than hang on. Okay, sneak. That's gonna drop one down. Should have checked how many are in each room, otherwise I'll not be paying attention. Just need to drop and shoot, right? Yeah, I think something that does annoy me in schools, or just in general, is that it's always here's what to do if you're bullying. If you're being bullied, do this. But I think. Nice, mate. So quite light then, quite nice light reading for a thing. Now the trick is just getting that Mudokon to drop down there, right? Yeah, I just don't know why they don't. Why they're not like, here's how you don't be a bully. Here's how you consider other people's feelings a little bit, like rather than like.
Wait. Okay.
You know, because what it is I weren't bullying them, I was just messing around, or whatever, like.
Hello, follow me. Okay.
Alright, come on. But yeah, I remember watching Amistad in, nice. Where are you swimming? Are you free swimming? Are you just diving into the ocean? Right, that's that up again. I'm not going to adjust that yet, I'm going to wait until I'm out of here first, in case I snuff it, then I will add appropriately, because the escapee count is correct, so let's see what's going on here. But that sounds like some interesting reading, mate. Sounds good. Is anyone else reading anything at the moment? What's other people up to? So I've got one here and there's another two in this section. Alright. Sick. Yeah, we've had a few votes in. You can vote on multiple ones as well. I'd just rather that's sort of a list of stuff. Provided I can get a PlayStation emulator to work. That's the one I'll get. Decent. We had like 0 sex education. We had none of that. I'm not sure if you had a similar thing where your one sounds horrible, Sydney. We had one that was like wet dreams and that was it. So oh, every time I don't pay attention. Well, that's that. Come on then, boys. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, just wet dreams and involuntary erections. It's the title of my spoken word album. Those of you dropping into the chat or just dropping by, we're discussing sort of weird assemblies they put on in schools. Ah, yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, I've messed it up. I walked too close. Poor Abe. Right, that's the lever anyway, but I'm going to have to zap myself now, aren't I? Silly boy. Your mum's really nice though, like, I'm sure she wouldn't just give pathetic, awful advice either, like, she's quite, like, practical and down to earth, isn't she, so, right. Let me get into your minds, let me see what I will find. Seems you're also moaning about the daily grind. Let me show you how to unwind. Right, slick country album. Come on, let's go. Oh, I did alright, I took one of them. You're right, his laugh has changed. He's having a, like, he's having a turn things. Nice, excellent. We had bangers. That was one of them. We had, right, one of these has gone missing. We had bangers, not fireworks, but fireworks is pretty nuts. We had the usual, like, kids letting off, like, smoke alarms and stuff as well. Right, not so close this time. So, I mean, it sounds like fun, as long as they're not, like... Look out! What? Right, that's it now. It's plain sailing, right? Unless they've tricked me. And then we'll update my count, because I think that's just the way out now. I can't believe they've given me, like, a stack of grenades to deal with when, to get... Oh, okay. I like how James was like, oh yeah, it's pretty casual. There weren't really like any, weren't really anything like major, like fireworks or anything like that. And then he's like, oh, but there was that time someone brought like a literal fucking tractor to work, tractor to school. Yeah, ours had, it came in, being sort of kids, we called it the pedo fence. So we were like, it was the fence to keep the pedos out. School, eh? We had, tell you what though, something I've had an absolute hankering for, and the problem is as well, is I want it this bad. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, I want something. And then you're like, well, I want it, but you know, I can go without and that's fine. And then other times you're like, I want something, I think I'm gonna do my best to get it. My old school did two things that were really good. They did a lamb and mint baguette on like school dinners that was like really nice. And then they also, three things. They also had these like flapjacks that were like not even sticky. But you could get mint ones that were incredible, and like at break they'd be like hot and warm, so you'd get this like slab of like hot oats with this sort of thick mint layer of mint chocolate over the top. And they also did this thing which must have been so unhealthy, like Jamie Oliver would have had a fit. It was like, it was just like a slab of probably reformed pork that promised me everything. It was like, yeah, this slab of reformed pork that was like spare rib type stuff, and it had this like really gooey, like similar to turkey Twizzlers, like that sort of sauce over it. Oh my god, like. But I don't know where I'd get them from or even describe them, so I've got this problem of can I jump down here? Oh. I mean, if he's running around doing that, like, he probably surely is a little bit, right? If no one's saying otherwise. But yeah, this... but the problem is I want those snacks so bad. Yeah, because I want those snacks so bad. I don't even... yeah, it is weird coming in and doing that. Yeah, because I want those snacks so... Oh, idiot. Yeah, because I want those snacks, like... I've debated, like, can I go to the school? Obviously not now, but can I go to a school I have no business being in and just be like, hi, I'm a former student. I assume the food hasn't changed much being a school. Can I don't want to come in, but if I give you a £5, can you get me a lamb and mint baguette and sort that out for me? What, there's loads in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I like turkey twizzlers. I know you're not allowed, but they were nice, weren't they? They were good. Ah. Jesus Christ, Dave. I imagine they probably would be now. I imagine if I tried them, I'd be like, oh, really, this? Oh, when I was in America and I first had a Taco Bell, I was like, wow. And then that's all. Mashed potatoes with an ice cream scoop. Yum, yum, yum. In my junior school, this is weird. In my junior school, they used to dish... They used to put the food... Oh. Yeah, in my junior school, they used to put the food on... They used to give the food to, like, kids. So they'd come out with the food on dishes, and then you'd have about 8 kids to one of those, like, old school tables. And the year 6 kids would dish them out for the rest of them. Well, that's weird, isn't it? That's a weird way of doing lunch. Right, 4 here, and I can get Shrike and make a mess. Chippy custard. Yeah, school's pretty, like, whatever, isn't it? I always, like, used to think in school when they tell us it was it's going to be the best. These are the best days of your life. I used to think, oh God, I hope not. I really hope not. Right, I think I'm trying to do a smart way around this, which I do not need to be doing. I think I just need to get the job done by going over there and using the grenades they've obviously provided, but I'm not listening, so... Yeah, I'm not going to get over there. So I think try and blow up one of the you can't possess me things, right? Is that the route we're going? Is that the plan? Ooh. That's so weird. That's so, like, it's such a weird way of doing it. And also, I'm sorry you had to go without your lunch because another kid was just weird. Carl. Right, they want us to blow that one up, but I don't want to. I want to sneak past him and then go see what's what. Or can I? Hang on. Right. Yeah, we used to have kids that, like, if they didn't like you, they'd, like, put food you didn't like on your plate or whatever. The whole thing was very weird. Right, I need one of these got. Unfair. Who made Facebook groups about people they hate? That's a cruel thing to do, surely. I'll tell you what is amazing. I mean that is cruel. That's unnecessary. something your school sounds awful. Yeah, this is grenade puzzle, right? Oh, first try, look at that. Yeah, there's a Facebook group I'm part of where people, yeah, I don't know how kids deal with it now. Like, at least if you're having a shit time, you can go home. Like, how anyone deals with it now is absolutely beyond me. Right, okay, we're getting somewhere. Ah, right, we weren't getting everywhere. But that's one thing out of the way. That's a little bit of progress, so... Yeah, I think we had my space on the way out. Yeah, exactly, like, you can get, yeah, absolutely, like the... Oh. Hey. Well, now we know where those two little rascals are, anyway. Yeah, schools are, yeah, we had, my space was just coming in, I think, but, yeah, it's rough, I think, because it's like the amount of people that can make fake accounts, and loads of problems. Right, so we've got my 3 grenades. I did it first time along here. Let's see what's what. Oh. I've held it slightly too long there. But yeah, the idea that someone can make fake accounts and keep harassing you and blah blah blah. And also as well, they just don't really, because it's been around for ages for them. It exists in a different thing. Like I was listening to a really interesting podcast with someone called Gretchen McCulloch, maybe, who I think is a linguistic person. And she was saying about how the origin of like just the word online has changed. Like in the early 90s. Oh, surely that had it. In the so in the So yeah, in the early 90s, the phrase "Are you online?" would mean 9 grenades. Mate, we're definitely using them. Yeah, the phrase "Are you online?" would mean, do you use the internet? Are you online? Is that a thing that you use? And then as it evolved, then "Are you online?" started meaning like, are you currently online? Are you using the internet as we speak? And now, if anyone uses the phrase "I'm online," it's normally if someone says "I'm not online," meaning they just don't have social media. Like the idea of us being constantly connected to it is like just a common exception now, I guess. It's become a... So, you know, it's a very different environment for... yeah, so for young people it's a bit of a... He says while chatting to you all on this. So I think I need the 9. I should have the 9 to give me a little bit more practice, but I wonder if I can. Can I do it with this slig that drops down here? How did you do it, Sydney? What was your techers? So I'm trying to figure out my way just around this puzzle, really. I think it's blowing up that machine, possessing that slig, and then seeing how far I can get on a rampage. But I've got to... Cool. Let's at least do that then. So it's just my throws off, isn't it, for this? That's alright, mate. No, it's alright. I'm glad you're asking. There we go. It was my fault, I got cocky. I did it first time, on the first time I tried it, and so now obviously it's going to be the most difficult task ever. Right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll take it. I'll take decent. Right. So you can drop down there, alright, can't you, mate? But dropping down here, there's no chance. Cool. So, oh no, I don't think I can take him the other way either. But we've got 2 out of the way, so that's progress. And then I think it's down here. We're dropping down and having a look. What we got going on? Oh, do you want me to do a crash run? I've debated doing it. I've debated playing them all. I've got the original 3 as like as PS1 games, like sitting in a thing. But yeah, I could do a crash run. I was debating maybe doing like a. There's some things I'm thinking for a charity run. I think the Nuzlocke one might be what sort of most people have sort of expressed interest in me doing, which I'm more than happy to do because that's a challenge. But I was thinking the Crash one, like, could you run it as like try and do them all in a day? Like, would that be a fun marathon to do to see if you can smash them all out? But if not, I might just play them. I don't know why they're not on my list actually. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll play the Neverhood and then try and see if I can get through Crash Bandicoot in like a reasonable. I've lost my skills for this. Come on, Abe. What's Game Pass? Mate, I've got a lot of time for that first Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 9, I'm a big fan of. I just really like it as a game. I just think it's great. Where did he come from? Yeah, it'd be emulator. I don't think there's a way you can get a DS to stream, is there? Is there no sort of way around that? Yeah, I might do a... okay, I'm with you. Nice. Where did that slug come from then? Oh, was it the one at the top, wasn't it? I have downloaded DSMU. It's taken me... I'm not entirely convinced on it yet, to be honest. Hang on, I'm doing something weird now. Yeah, that seems a decent way of them doing it. If you download it, do you have it for the whole time, or does it disappear after a month? Because if you've got other commitments, Final Fantasy 9 is it's not a small game, you know? I do like it though. I've got Final Fantasy 9 is... It's one of those things where I'm not sure about you, like unless you're like a hardcore Final Fantasy person, I'm sort of like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy 9's my favourite, and it's like I've played 3 of them. So it's like I'm sure others could very well be my favourite, but yeah, I've got a real soft spot for that one. It's just this art style that gave it a bit of a bad rep, I think. I think it's everything else in it's quite sort of not like objectively good, but okay, look, right. So I've made a cheeky bit of progress here because by letting that one wander off, provided I can kill them all in this room, I won't have to... Oh, that is cruel. That is cruel. Oh, that's a decent way of doing it. That's cool. I know the PlayStation one's a little bit annoying. You know, I'm not sure if they still do it, the PlayStation Pass. What's really annoying with some of those is no, I've not played that 3DS one. I'll have to check it out. Right, do I just leg it across here? Is that going to be enough? Probably not. Oh, there we go. Progress. Slowly but surely we're making progress. Right. Oh, you're all mine now. Yeah, I like the PlayStation Pass one. Is what's a little bit annoying is some stuff that you're allowed, if you haven't paid the pass, it sort of has locked you out of stuff completely. But then it's like, because I haven't got a PS4, it's a bit of a monthly hike just to get a couple of those games. But I've got Ni no Kuni on there, which is amazing. So it might be worth sort of digging it out. Right. So we've got some Mudokons here. I'm not going to save him yet because Abe's a clumsy idiot and I'm operating him like a clumsy idiot. So I'm just going to see what's sort of in this next room and how I might deal with it. Here it's Slig. Oh. Okay, right. Those four give me Shrikle, which then lets me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so all of you kids get in the lift.
Hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Yeah, I think the yeah, I'd like to know how many Mudokons I've saved on top of my failures. Okay. Like the numbers would be exceptional, I think. Yeah, so that was saying.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Yeah, the DSMU is a little bit.
Okay.
It was running really slow, which is one of the reasons why I dug this old Mac out, was to try and get it to work. But yeah, it's been a little bit dodge, but it's fine.
Hello.
Loves
Follow
it.
me. Okay. Follow me. Okay.
So yeah, I think I don't know why the DS is a problem. Is it the software with the touchscreen stuff that sort of puts too much pressure on it, or? Ah, you're all getting in this lift, boys. And what I don't want to do is catastrophically mess up this jump. But I got 9 grenades out of there, didn't I? So that's coming with me.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Come on, Abe. Come on, buddy. Look at your beautiful walk cycle.
Wait. Okay.
Chill out there. So yeah, let's just get rid of all these because the. Okay, that sort of makes sense. Right, we got a 9. Sort of makes sense. Sorry, that was really condescending. It does make absolute perfect sense. Yeah, I might try and get a PlayStation 1 working just because it's always handy, isn't it? Right, 4 of you. Right, 4. We'll add that when we get out because I think there's 5 in this area, isn't there? Can I not? I love that. He gets Shrikle and turn into a terrifying beast, but then I just make him like absolutely just smack the wall multiple times. Right, let's go. Oh, I've already pulled that lever, sorry. Right, what we're not going to do is mess up this jump at the end here, which would be classic sort of classic Abe time. He's doing well, this boy. Great, yeah. It's distracting, but the animation on those carcasses is something else as well. The meat coming off. Loves it. Hilarious. Hilarious. 2 more of these boys. So was that 6 in here? Excellent. Hey, we're doing okay. That count. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, for the listeners at home, if you can remember the letter number 6 for me, that would be good. just had another ridiculous school memory. One time, a group of lads stole the box of knives and forks from the kitchen and were just throwing them at other people in the playground. Just hurling them. Just cold lobbing them. Alright, number 6. So, that's another 6 for you, which puts 9 here, so there's only 1 in the next room. And we have got, where's my main count? We are now up to, it's another 6, isn't it? So 92, which puts only 7 left, is that right? Have we been doing so well? Yes. Excellent. It's weird. Those traditions are amazing. Like those weird things people do. I think on the. Does that red light mean I've fucked up somewhere, or is that just the animation? Or is, oh, that's the one that's locked, isn't it? It needs three keys to. Okay. Oh, I've panicked. Thought we'd have to start right again. Oh. Right, I remember this being absolute bullshit when you were playing it, Sydney, so I'm looking forward to dealing with this, the less dexterous one, having a go. Yeah, on the Mandatory Redistribution Party podcast, there was a good one where they were talking about how it was tradition in their school to just some just started unscrewing stuff. Which is pretty, they just started unscrewing everything, so they just took a Phillips screwdriver into school and just try and collect as many screws as they can, which is a good bit of hey, you one over. Right, what are you doing? Patience. That's what I need. I just need time to look at it. Bunsen burners. Everybody turn the gas on. Stop being silly, we need to hear the gas. That was science in my school. Remember one kid, it was amazing. It was like, it was an incredible thing to witness. He unscrewed a... oh mate, where's that one going then? Do I just need to run back up there to the top? He spent ages slowly pulling out 3 paper clips, straightened them all out one by one, took his time, and then put the top one into a plug hole, into a plug socket, put the second 2 into the bottom plug sockets, because the top one opens up the bottom ones. And then he twisted them all together and calmly as anything licked his fingers, touched them, and then turned the plug on. Schools are shit. Schools are just awful, aren't they? Yeah, but he did that. Loud bang. All the electricity went off. Cartoonishly, his hair stood up on end. That's what happened with him. His hair was sort of buffoonishly, cartoonishly, was up on end. It blew him back about 10 feet, I think. Yeah, and tripped all the electricity in the science and maths block. Yeah, it's weird that there's like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm glad I was able to have the thing of like, at least this ain't forever. This seems awful. That mine is not a good mine. I've still got my grenades. I'm not gonna get lucky here, am I? I mean, I might do if I time it and look at it properly, but... Yeah, right, okay. So I now need to get across. blow up this one on that side? Is that the way it's working? Oh, no, what's Lawnswood? Is this a terrifying school where, is it like Borstal? Is it a place like that? Are you gonna recommend I check out like a horrible prison of some kind? Come on. Yeah. Ah, okay. No, I've never checked it out. Is it one that has like a sort of reputation for being sort of a big room? Yeah, dog being a Ofsted school. Yeah, the stress of that. Okay, I'm now the best person in the world at blowing up that one mine. I just need to figure out the rest of the... Yeah. What, like, do they blow on it? Is it like when you use it like that? I was singing that the other day. Can't remember why. Nice. It's a good track. I've got a lot of time for the Wii music. I like it. It's good. That and the Kahoot theme tunes as well. Ah, fair enough. That sounds awful. School has no business being that bad. Right. What's the plan here?
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Right, it's only this one though, isn't it?
Follow me. Okay. Follow me. Okay. Wait. Okay.
There's no tricolor or anything though. How do I blow this up? Yeah, I mean, whoa, grenade! Nearly took that guy out. Right, I can get him. Huh. Well, that problem has sort of solved itself, I guess. Yeah, I was definitely a kid that, like, got a lot more out of college than he did school. What did you study in college? What was your oh, get back here. Oh. Oh, I thought that was going to be nice. Cool. Your art's sort of, have you thought about doing any of your art on your channel and stuff? Have you, I like the drawing of your dog under there, it's good. I mean, a dog, it might not be your dog, I just sort of assumed it was. Right, come on. It's quite sweet though, that you and Growler know each other from college, that's a nice...
Hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay. Follow me. Okay.
I was talking the other day about I can't remember where I was. I was talking to one of my friends about like a mate. That's all right. Cheers. What I'll do is sort of when I've stopped the stream, I'll roll back through the chat and grab them all because otherwise I'll end up with like 1,000 tabs open and then I won't be able to like know what to what. Okay, so that's another one. Come on, Abe. We're doing all right. That's Zulag 3 done. We might be able to do it by the end of the stream, you know. Oh yeah, fair enough. Don't force yourself to draw on my account, but it'd be cool. I like. There's some good drawing channels and stuff, which is nice. And 6. I say we might be able to do it today. I am aware this last bit is quite hard, so we'll see. You believe in me. Not want to believe in myself. Away we go. Come on, Ape. Final Zulag. Zulag 4. Easy peasy. Okay. Well, let's sneak around here before we see what's at that door, shall we? I know I bang on about it all the time, but yeah, I like the... Oh yeah, definitely stream the emote stuff. That'd be cool. That'd be great. But then I am a little bit like, stream everything. But yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be nice to... do anything here. What am I doing here? I'm Colchester, so Ipswich. I started running the night in Ipswich because I was. Am I in the shadows there? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out in the shadows. That's weird. His gun didn't carry across. What? Yeah, so I started running the night in Ipswich because I was working there at the time, so it made sense. But then it's sort of not took off's the wrong word, but it was like it sort of got to the point where we had a decent amount of regulars and blah 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 blah. But it was like yeah, I like Colchester. Colchester's got like some alright stuff in it. I think where my attitude to Colchester's a little bit crappy is I think because I grew up, well, I didn't grow up all in Colchester. I was obviously Wales, born and bred, but then coming to Colchester, it was like where I spent my sort of teenage years. So being like a grumpy teenager, I obviously spent the whole time being like, this is all shit. And then, yeah, it was only after sort of that finished. I then went and did uni here. I then went away, did uni, and then came back and did, yeah, came back and did, sorry, I'm stupidly trying to talk while doing this. Which is silly. Why are you streaming, Carl, if you can't do that? That's a basic requirement. Right, okay. That's fine. Yeah, so I did a lot of... yeah, so I'm a little bit like... Colchester, I'm a little bit like... I'm definitely... It has that element of being the town I spent my teenage years in, so I feel very sort of like, oh, it's a bit rubbish. But coming back after uni sort of made me go, like, actually, it's pretty decent. We've got... You know, hopefully on the other side, we'll still have things like the art centre and... you know, pubs like the Brew House are really nice, things like that. So yeah, there's lots to like in Colchester. I think it's big enough. Oh yeah, no, fair enough, mate. Right, what's going on here? Is there stuff I need to access? So 99, Sulag 4. I'm on this path now. So I came in through there. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's the boardroom up there then, I guess. Right, let's do it. Yeah, Great Yarmouth is I've had some nice times there, actually, to be fair. It used to be a really nice, to be a really nice little. Oh, that's a shame. I think yeah, it's tough when it's things like birthdays and stuff. It's like, okay, pull that, grab that, do that. Easy peasy. Lemony measy. You know what they say? So, yeah, come on. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, there used to be a really nice night in Yarmouth. It used to be my favourite. Come on, wake up.
Get him.
Used to be one of my favourite gigs. It's so good, so much fun. Like, yeah, no, I think that sounds like a good attitude to it, mate. To be honest, right.
Wait.
Right, these aren't gonna let me kill them, are they? Come on. Oh, maybe they are. Alright. Not bad little cleanup here. Okay, so there's how many? 5 down here? There's 1. We've still got a stack of grenades as well, so we're not doing too bad. Ah, right, now we're in problem town. Is that the end of the line for this one? I guess it is. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think Colchester's sort of at that nice size where no matter what you're into, there'll be something somewhere that accommodates it. You just might have to look about a little bit, or what else might you have to do? Yeah, look about a little bit for it, or it might be something that it happens once a month rather than weekies. There's a couple, or there's one at the 3 Ys, and there's one at there's the Wivenhoe Funny Farm, which is in Wivenhoe, which is just down the road. Yeah, there's a couple. The Arts Centre do a monthly one. They also have their sort of regular things. Colchester's a weird one for comedy. It tends to be really good. There tends to be sort of like night after night after night, and then suddenly there'll be none, and then, well, not none. Suddenly it'll drop down to like maybe 1 or 2, and then you'll get not thousands, but then you'll get like a load will suddenly rack up. So it's a bit of a strange one for that, but. And then there's my night in Ipswich, which is a million miles away as well. A few come from Colchester to it, which is not going to complain about that at all.
What? Wait.
So did you get got? Yeah. Right. Slog kennels. So there's 2 here. You coming with me?
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
But yeah, I am sort of itching to do the
Follow me. Okay.
night again, but it'll be what happens on the other side. I'm trying to think of things I can do with comedians as guests, because I think now with this computer, so that's another 2. With this computer, I think it'll be, now I've mixed up a little bit. Oh, excellent, cool, good. Yeah, no, it'd be nice to see you again. What, by following each other around? Would you be like, hello, come here, follow me? Is that your... Or do you mean you just throw grenades everywhere and smash the system? I've played Abe in real life by just working horrible jobs I do not want to do. Nice, yeah, strolling into town. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other things, because I did a live comedian D&D thing, and that sort of. Well, I think I didn't take the piss out of the fact of you working at Wagamama. I think I took the piss out of that there's the noodle bar in Colchester, which I think is far superior. But when noodle bars open, when noodle bars open again, you can go and judge for yourself. But yeah, jobs for fire. Yeah, that's true. It is always the managers, isn't it? It's always someone that's like. Oh, is this a gauntlet bit? Is this the idea? Oh, look at them all. I do wonder with I don't know me. I don't know Mizu at all. That's terrible. And I didn't take a Mudokon with me. Excellent. Right. What's the plan here then? Probably do something stupid and end up with like more coming after me. You are coming with. I mean, the second it arrived on the chat, I'm back on my bullshit of this one. I don't know why, like, that's... It's so gratuitous. Like, you could have had the same level with just 3, but whatever. It's all metaphor. Oh, that's annoying. I used to work at a Pizza Hut, and they were king of just absolutely upsetting everyone with just crappy behaviour like that. Just full on making it feel like it's your fault someone hasn't made their shift or whatever. I don't need these to deal with it, do I? If I take... Oh yeah, I do. I need them all the way. Alright. I'll tell you what does feel good though, if you can ever do it, is the emergency... is if you get emergency tax, but you can do alright until it's gone. When you get that back at the end of the year. It's like, thank you for being more responsible with my money than I can. For me, anyway. Right, my count is slightly wrong here, though, isn't there? Because there's those 2 Mudokons there, and there's 3. Did I only say 2 in the last Sudak? Oh, I've missed one somewhere. Right, let's deal with more of this. It is absolutely dog if you need it. Abe's down there. Yeah, because I've got 3 here, but I've got 4 in... It must have been only 2 in the last one I saved, wasn't it? It was only 2. Okay, well... Let's see what the count says, I guess. Do I have to deal with this now as well? Oh! I was watching someone stream Lego Ninjago the other day. I quite like the Lego games. I think they're good fun. Yeah, I really like them.
Hello. Follow me. Okay. Follow me. Okay.
Nice, I'll add that to my list. Good old, I've got Lego Lord of the Rings on the PlayStation. I really like it, but it's really, like, it crashes all the time. Like, all the time. And it's such a shame, because it's good little sort of laid-back fun. The only thing I would criticise the Lego games for is I wish there was more... building in it, like with Lego it's like a toy you build and construct. I wish there was a little bit more in that. I'm just really good at rolling with Abe, mate. That's what's going on there. I think he's quite quick at rolling. I think I'm not sure if it's faster than his running or not.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, I think it is quicker. I think it is. Right, let's find out. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's count. 1. Yeah, it's about 3 times faster, I think, which is pretty solid.
Hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay. Follow me.
It's weird that they do that. It's weird that they make it thing. Right, so that's 3, which is right. Right, that's next to 3, which puts it as 98. So there's only 1 more left, guys, and we've got an hour left on the clock. We might do it today. Oh. 1, and then my Zulag count was wrong, wasn't it? I put 2. My Zulag 4. I put 1 instead of 3. Mate, that's accurate. That's what you get. That's when you get someone that does the result the way they. That's a good example of some botch science there. But come on, Abe. Right, so we've cleared this area through. We've got 3 grenades. We need to go back down and just peg it into the other area, right? The perfect test. Come on. They haven't added anything horrible here. I remember the boardroom bit being horrendous when the sort of next chunk of this. Is that... Am I wrong here? Am I correct? Yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. I'm not sure though. I remember this bit being nailed, so we'll see. Sydney will know. Sydney will know if it's right. Come on, Abe. Yeah, so I picked up that 5. It was my count that was wrong, so it's just up here. But I think, you see where it's got those, like, that chunk of squares there? If I remember right, that bit is hard. But we will, as we go through here and I move along, I will do some saving, so we know it's all nice and done. And then we'll do all these dirty boy sligs. I'll be honest though, I'll be quite happy when I get this done. I know it's, you know, for some people it's nothing and they can smash through it quite easy, but I've always found this game tricky, and I don't know, James will know if he's still in the chat. James will know. I think we got the good ending in uni. I can't remember if we did it with saving all of them. I have a funny feeling that there was some missing.
What?
Yeah, I just think the game's great. It just looks amazing. Like, I think a lot. Ah, it's in the shadows though. Yeah, I think it's really held up. Really held up. Yeah, I don't know. I think what's looking as a contender for next. One of them I've got working. One of them I'm going to need to sort the emulator out a little bit. Is right? Have these been saved? Yeah, cool. Right. Mate, New and Tasty's quite tricky in places though, isn't it? Because they've got like... I've heard because you've got the grid system that it doesn't... Because it doesn't switch between panels because all the levels sort of roll on. I've heard it's quite bad for being able to sort of track how far away you are from how things can see you and stuff like that. I need to hide behind there, don't I? I need to hide and then run out and get up. I just need to be patient. I just need to take my time instead of dicking about. That's my problem. Right, Abe, come on, you can do it. You got 50 minutes on the clock, boy. Hey. Oh, Abe.
What?
Yeah, next I think there's the Neverhood on the cards. So that's got quite a lot of votes. And yeah, Tomba's another one, but I'm missing. Oops. I'm missing a few. I need to get an emulator working for that, which won't take too long. I've got it. Oh, Alone in the Dark, nice. And I've got the crash runs as well. Dino Crisis was surprisingly popular as well, which I've never played, but a few people were quite like excited for that one. But I think that's because when I was playing Resident Evil, people were like, oh yeah, you should check out Dino Crisis. But I've never played it, so that could be quite fun. Okay. Well, this just looks like Problem City, doesn't it? Alright, what we got going on? Is this going to be a dog murderer again? I can see him sleeping. Jesus. Right, question. Do you think I have saved more Mudokons or killed more slots? The problem is I got so stuck on that hidden puzzle in Scrabania, I don't know whether this stops or not, like what the... There you go, that's answered my question. Because that had to be at least 30, surely. Okay. And that says, do not touch. So I don't think I'll touch it. Oh, God. What we got going on? So there's one. Yeah, this bit's hard. This bit is hard. It's that thing where there's loads of steps, isn't there? That's the problem. You've got like so many. Like, it means now I'm gonna have to murder those things in cold blood again. Right, come on. Still enjoy that music though. Never gets old, that sound of invading their heads. Because am I right that they come at you from both angles on the other side? Is that right? That's the... This takes so long, I don't really want to see if I can go straight to the inventory lounge before pulling that lever to see what's there. Maybe I will see what's there. Yeah, it's good. Hey! Thank you for the new follow, mate. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. And also, if you all heard that, it means that the follow prompts are working as well. You have been the first, like Leica to the stars. You have been my my test on that working. So thank you very much for dropping by and yeah, giving us that follow. I appreciate it. Yeah. Also, that sound is way too loud, and I'm gonna need to adjust that. Ah. Okay. So just those one. There's nothing beyond there though, is there? So I can just go along. Oh. Okay, cool. Did you get the Final Fantasy victory noise when I did that bit? When old matey just followed us? Did that come through?
Hello.
Okay, so there's one more Mudokon around here, and I don't know where he is, but it's the final one. It's the one we need. It's the last one. My old friend. It's the guy you work with. Like, in my brain, I've been imagining that all these Mudokons have like different personalities and stuff. And this last one I'm gonna save is like your proper mate. You know, he's like your friend that. Oh, he's your friend you work with. All right, I'll touch the button. But that last one, he's like your proper good work friend. You know, the one that does the work, but also quite happily bitches about how shit it is. Like the best kind of workmate. The one that will slack off when you need someone slacking off. Let's find out. Go on, we'll push the button. There's another one somewhere though, isn't there? There must be. Where have I've missed one. Because the boardroom's just the boardroom now, right? Ah. Oh, it won't let us back. Oh no. Oh no. That's not what we want. Come on. Oh, so it's not going to let us back at all now. Where's this other one? Where is this other one? I'm going to load it up because I only saved it when I saved the last two, right? So, in which case, I'm going to load it up because I want to... Yeah, I want to play with this. I'm going to push the button. So I'm going to quit it and load it up. Because I'm not sure if those sligs I killed on the other side is where that hidden one was. So let's find out.
Hello. Okay.
Come on. Come on. Clock is ticking though. Clock is ticking. How has the stream been this time? Because like as I said, I've switched it around a little bit. So have we ran into that lag problem? Are we having issues with that and that kind of stuff? How is everything? We all okay? Is everything working fine? Yeah, cool. So it's only just this little bit anyway, so that's not too bad. And it saved the count, right? Yeah. Smooth as butter. Excellent. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm glad. Cheers. Your when I dropped in the other day as well, your stream. Yeah, sorry, I should have said the same thing as well. Like whatever you've adjusted, I won't get in that lag problem I had. But I think that's mainly strain on my computer. Come on. Right, I'll save it when I'm in this new bit as well, and we'll look at the directory and do a little bit more sort of get my bearings a little bit better. Come on, turn around. Good boy. Ah! Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky that you can't test it. It's a weird thing. Like you can do a test recording, but I don't think that that's always true. So it's weird that you have to sort of go live and then check everything's absolutely fine. It was a nightmare when I did the comedians playing the D&D stuff. That was yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare because obviously I was trying to get 4 people into a call and get it up to stream, make sure it was, yeah, it was a little bit of a hassle. The audio worked fine, but yeah, I think should be able to work around it this time, which will be good, because it's quite a fun thing to do. But yeah, I'm trying to solve the problem of like other things I can do with comedians, because like comedian D&D is, don't get me wrong, is a lot of fun. But I'm trying to think, is there other things we can do? Did it again. I'm debating maybe something like Town of Salem, maybe something like that. So you something where they all have to do something, but you've got like a hidden character or a hidden objective, something that the chat knows, or some game where the chat get to roll a dice or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Right, Abe, come on. I'll just do this bit again and then realise for some reason this bit is like way harder than... Oh, Carl! I don't know why this bit's breaking me. What have I done? Oh, dear. Come on, I've got to save. I don't know, what should we name that last Mudokon? Francis. We've got to get Francis out of Rupture Farms. Oh, the directory's there as well. Right, let's have a look at that. So, right. Absolutely stacked all over the place over here. What am I...
What?
So I don't need to press that lever, is that right? Is that what the game is telling me?
Wait. Wait.
Oh. I don't know what I've started doing, but I've made this game way harder for myself. Right, come on. He said in an effort to buff himself up and make him feel better. Whee! What we got going on, eh? So, I'm trying to think of the layout of the next Zulag bit. I might write it down because we've... That bit that takes us up and across it takes us back there. So there is one room next to him, but it's not where the... So it's just that section. I will press that do not touch, and then it's like one block, and then a block of 4, and it's in the one there. So we have got a bit of working to do. But at least I know where we're going now. I've got my handy map on a post-it. We've got this one little lad to save.
What?
Right. Just take my time. Stop prattling about.
What?
Just let it do it, and then you can save it afterwards, and then it's all fine.
What? What?
So that turns electricity on. I can't remember what that does. I thought that opened that door there. Otherwise, I'd have just pegged it along last time. But who knows? Come on, Abe. So the aim is to do this bit now without messing it up, and then press the do not touch button for hell yeah 87's benefit. Oh, thank you. Cheers, Mustachio Loco. That's very kind of you. I might get the follow prompt to stay up for longer so I can read the handle properly. But thank you very much for following, mate. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. So, oh yeah, I'm following this new guy on Twitch. What's his channel like? Just smash cut to this. I'm so sorry. Awful. There we go. Is everyone watching Payday before, or is this a new sort of like, you know, this or sort of new and tasty, or Exodus? Are you sort of familiar with the game? Dog Slaughter 3000. It's no worries, Sydney. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, and I will hopefully see you soon at one of your streams or here again. Thank you very much. I hope you're well. Okay, so there is. Oh, okay, right. We'll let it do that and then run off. Okay, so yeah, it's a tough game. It is a tough game. It's a hard little thing. Let's go. So, I mean, you know, don't put pressure on yourself. There's worse things to be to not be doing, you know. Yeah, it is a gem. It is a gem. I think it's definitely like a. It definitely feels very distinct. Oddworld. It's got a really nice. good look, and a good feel. Like the sort of grim. I like the way everything sort of looks possible, even if it doesn't look like our reality. It's sort of nice. I think there's always something good as well about abstracting it as well. Like making your points or your message when you abstract it a little bit. Like similar to something like I don't know, District 9 or something like that as well. It's always quite fun. Right, so one comes out from each angle, so I just need to shoot and twist, which is quite hard. It's not letting me, is it? Right, is this thing gonna straight up start following me, or is it just gonna maul me when I go in here? Come on. I need you to chase me so I can roll past you. There we go. Right, hopefully this will work. So I don't think there is anything here. Oh! Oh! Hello! It's a little bit of a treat for us. Yeah, we'll take that. Cheers, man. This guy hanging out in the smoking area. That's all the good stuff. Oh! Okay, so we don't have to do that bit. That's completely fine then. So we've worked out what that is, if that makes sense. So we go through there. Bang, 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 bang. That's okay. We're doing alright. So you're coming with me. Oh, I'm not doing very well today. Right, let's do it this way around then. Huh, I thought that was the switch that turned it off. I guess it's not. I guess it's I'm going to turn that on and they're just going to go berserk, aren't they? What? Weird. Alright, well, we'll ignore that. We'll get that lightning open. We'll do the do not touch stuff for Tom, and then we'll dive down to the thingy room. Should be okay. It's such a weird section that we've got to drop in and deal with this. Oh, I've done it again. Right. Come on. Yeah, I remember Sydney May was on a similar problem with this, where it was. I don't know what the button does. I think it just kills me, but I'm happy to appease your curiosity. But yeah, I think it just destroys me. But it's for some reason I've forgotten how to do the rest of the game now. But come on. It's my fault thinking I've missed the other employee when I hadn't. He was clearly in the next room. So I was just rolling past the it's alright, I'm doing it. It's just weird whoever programmed this movie. So when I was at this bit about 20 minutes ago, and I was like, I wonder what I've done more or less of. Like, have I dealt with more of these or Mudokons? I think I have dramatically ruined those odds now. So, right, anyway. Yeah, it's not quite letting me do that. So, right, here's your moment. Get ready. Feel free to clip it. Oh no. Right, that's Right, okay. Yeah, I think it'll zap me. It might give me something really cool. Oh!
I'd found the switch to kill most of the power, and there I was, in the final hour.
Oh, mate, you unlocked a little cutscene. Nice one. Yeah, well done, mate. I was too scared to do it. Amazing. Right. Excellent. That was cool. Nice little bit of theming. Took us back to the game. Thanks for your suggestions. I appreciate it. Instead of me being like a coward. Tidy! Right. Let's go. So we're this. Then there's this room across. And then it's down. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll find out. And then it's down here. And then down 2 more rooms. And then that's where the thing is.
Mullock saw what I was doing. He was pissed.
Okay, boss, I'm on it.
He ordered us all killed.
He wanted us all killed. Okay, so it's down. And there should be a 4-room section here. Oh. That was a problem. And there's a Mudokon down there as well. So there's a Mudokon somewhere in that section. If that makes sense. I'm not making much sense, but it made sense on the map I made. Right. Is 2 minutes actually plenty of time? Am I just panicking? Oh. Just do the same thing we did last time, Carl. That's what people are paid to see. That's what people are coming to see on your jumping in. I mean, it'd be nice if the power was off completely, but can't. Right. Come on, Abe. Drop down. Okay. Oh, go on. What was the tip? I'm all for the hot tips. So that turns that one off, right? Okay. Weird. What, for where the hidden Mudokon is, or? So up there? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, mate. In this room you said there's a hidden edge, or is there? Oh, you cruel, cruel man. Oh, I want that last boy. I ain't going anywhere without him. There he is. Oh, the game is... Push it to the limit. No, it's a boss. You got to feel it. Feel it. Push it to the limit. Oh, oops. Oopsie daisy. Right, that's the last Mudokon. That's the Shrike. So, let's wreck shop. I was doing alright there, weren't I? I was doing not too bad. Saved me a couple of seconds if I didn't do that, but there you go. Oh! Yeah, we're reaching the final part. Hello, Junkyard God, aka Rich. How you doing, mate? You have arrived just as the sort of you've arrived at a cool time to drop in. We're 1 more Mudokon left to save. We know where it is, and we are at sort of the last sort of platforming hell bit really, but there you go. We're doing alright. Oh well, I'm not making any promises today, but we'll see. We'll see. I just need to be a little bit quicker with absolutely everything, and then we will be away. It's so weird what you maintain memory of though. Like I can't really remember this bit at all. Like, oh, help if I bother to, you know, keep track of where. Yeah, New and Tasty's got some weird things like that. Like some of the animations look a little bit too quick as well, and I sort of wonder what the reason of that is. Like some of it looks like it's almost playing at like double speed, but I'm not sure what that would be making that happen. But yeah, I don't know why. Oh! Mug. But I think, I might be wrong, I think I could just mash L, I could just mash triangle for a bit. I'm going to try it. Speedrunning tactic. Here we go. He says at the like 8th hour of this game. It's more than that. I think this stream, how many weeks have I been playing Abe, guys? This has been... It's been a little while, right? We've been... What do you reckon the time? What do you reckon on the clock? How many? After you die, have a look around the second timer. Is there a secret way down? Is that what you're telling me? If I die, I'm never gonna die. I'm the best in the world. Okay, well. These guys aren't giving me too much loot though, which is something. Right, I'm just going to try and press triangle just to see if he just does it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can just triangle your way through there, which is good. Oh. I'm trying to overthink it. Just leg it through, Carl. People aren't hanging around waiting for you to find a quicker tactic through. They just want to see you do it. He said maybe. He might not. He might just want to watch me fail forever. Doomed to play Abe. Well, 3 times a week I'm playing it, so... Oh. So I am playing it quite a bit. So, yeah, what's that? 2, 4, 6... Yeah, about 12 hours. Yeah, I weren't exaggerating then. 12 hours, I think. Something like that. Who knows? It's fine. I'll blame it on someone else. That's not too bad, I think. Like, for trying to play the hard mode version of the game, and it'd be, what, about 8 hours standard time? So I think that's, yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see if I can get it done in the last 20 minutes, though, or otherwise we're going to be here for... I don't want to be playing Abe forever. We've got Exodus. Well, Exodus is... I'd like to do Exodus at some point, just because I've never played it. Well, not properly. No worries, mate. I appreciate it. I'll... Like, just no ankles for Abe, is there? Oh, Cole, what am I doing? It's not the same on the way back. You can't just mash triangle on the way back, guys. Come on. I think the reason why this is frustrating me just a little bit is because I did this, like, first... I got through this bit first time, so it's just a little bit weird that I'm taking forever now. And then we'll see we'll see Ash's secret area here as well. If such a thing exists, we'll find out. Oh, dear. It's all those slogs. It's the ghosts of all those slogs that we just machine gun down. Exactly. Getting the frustration that brings down giants. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my lean forward. I'm going to go sit cross-legged and lean forward a little bit. That's a good thing, isn't it? I'm leaning forward. Here we go. Right, come on. You're doing all right. Oh, come on, Abe. Pesky little boy. Right. Down we go. Yeah. Then if you prove to help, that's when you get the good old lever. Exactly. Manual zoom. That's what I need to do. Enhance. Right, I just need to take. I need to get back. I do need to take my time, but I just need to not be stupid in this bit is what I need to. There's no secret area here. Oh, I feel cheated. I've probably messed up. It's definitely my fault. It's alright. It's not like we've got another 3 hard bits to do after this. It's tense though, isn't it? Isn't it tense? Okay. Oh, that one. Ah, I can see it. Well spotted. Yeah, now it's good. What was that supposed to do? What did that do? I'll roll across again. Mate, well spotted. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Can I roll along? Is that what the... Let's find out. We might need some Mayo talk. Mayo. What rhymes with bolognese, but is sort of white? It's mayonnaise. What do I need to get me pumped for the night? It's mayonnaise. Alright. That is actually a genuinely good find. Thank you very much. Well done. Thank you for sharing that with me. I feel, yeah, we've saved. Oh, I guess is that the trick then, to buy you the extra seconds with not disabling the bomb and doing all of that? Is that the way to do it, to give you that sort of extra minute on the clock? Is that the... I guess it might be. These jumps are like exceptionally difficult as well. Hey, come on, down the shadows you go. That was my first go using the new ledge tactic though, so we have got that going on. But we're doing it, we're right. It's all the mayonnaise is healthy, guys. Problem with the mayonnaise chat though, for those not aware, we were talking a lot about homemade mayonnaise the other day. One of the cool guys in the chat was talking about the benefits of making their homemade mayonnaise, and they were like, "Oh, stop talking about mayonnaise." As a sorry, the conversation turned about mayonnaise, and I said, "No, it's fine." And then it got to the point where everyone was frantically tapping the word mayo on hard bits to help me through, which actually worked really well. I didn't think that mayonnaise would be the pep talk I needed, but it did. Only problem is the song "Here Comes the Mayo" from the soundtrack of E.T. Mama Tambien gets stuck in my head whenever anyone has been like, "Here comes the mayo," where they're not talking about mayonnaise in that song. don't really get why I didn't just jump over that like a normal person that wasn't a moron. But it's the last Mudokon in the game, guys. It should be hard. It should be hard. And this is not as hard as some of the more annoying... I would listen to that. That would be right up my... Come on, Abe. His jump is like, I can see why people moan about it though, because he has that like swing back. So when you jump, standing, there's a little swing back before he does it. Tell you what, as well, if Murky weren't in the chat showing me how to do that run and jump 3 thing easy, we'd be struggling a lot down here too. Right, here's the moment, the tense disable the bomb scene in the film.
Hello. Hello, follow me. Okay.
I've got time to fart, it's fine. Guys, that is the 99 Mudokon saved. This is the bit that drops me into the boardroom. Shut that gas off. We done it! We done it! Thanks, guys. We can all sit back and enjoy this amazing cutscene.
Well, I rescued Mudokons. But who's gonna rescue me? Cause here I am, face to face.
Go up. Now do him.
With Mullet the Gluckin.
Amazing. Kept your head on a swivel. I love that someone in prison is right, like Mullock sucks as well. Let's all get that on t-shirts. That'll be my merch. Yes. Good boy. Right, we don't know if it will tell us we've saved them all. Yes! Yes, the track worked properly. All right, chump, you've burnt us out. You found all the secrets, rescued all the Mudokons, and triumphed over the sleazy forces of corporate greed. Just like real life. We'd like to give you something really cool as a reward, but the Gluckons, the lawyers, won't let us. Bunch of creeps. Instead, you get... we get a scene select. Excellent. So, let's watch the... show you a few other things. Here's the bad ending. If we'll play the bad ending now. So you get...
He was killing it. Did you see him? Yeah, he didn't do much. But Abe, he's one of us. He wasn't any good. He wasn't really that good. He shot us. But what do you think? He was a schmuck. Well, how about you? I don't get it.
Now, boss.
No, guys, no. Let him.
That's the bad ending. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of the bad ending screen as well. The bad ending screen's amazing. Oh, it's like... I can't find it, but the bad ending says something like, yeah, nice one. It's something like, nice going, idiot. Like, yeah, it's fun to blow them up, but maybe think about saving a couple of them every now and then. And then it chucks you back into the Zulag bit where you can save. And here, before we play Guardian Angel, man, I've kept to time as well. Before we play the Guardian Angel trailer, this is one of the things that was originally used as a advert to sell the game. It was like an old TV advert. But the Guardian Angel, Lorne Lanning said in an interview that the Guardian Angel is like, if any of the Mudokons are showing like psychological problems or they're not working well enough or whatever, the Gluckons would just send them to this Guardian Angel thing to just make them better to do it, which is, knowing that the creature's way more grim, so I'll play it in a sec. But what I think is really interesting with this game is how, you know, there's a lot of criticism around the sort of mental health of this, the way mental health is dealt with, that like a lot of mental health stuff is just like, oh, we'll just get you well enough for you to go to work, if that makes sense. So it's not about you being actually, not fixed, that's the wrong way, this is the wrong term to use. It's not about you actually getting sort of better or learning to deal with those things or whatever. It's just like getting you in a position where you can go back to work. Yeah, mate, I really feel for you. It's that kind of thing. But yeah, this trailer is the thing. But yeah, mate, I don't blame you. But here's that creature sort of in Oddworld. Like, look at it.
Just because life is doomed and everyone wants to eat you doesn't mean there's no hope. You need to look within if you wanna be free.
There you go, nice old. So, see what, guys, 1997, and there we go. But yeah, well done. Thank you very much, everybody. I think what we'll do is we'll play the credits because they're sick. Like, the music's what we're hearing now, but you get to see a load of the concept art and all of that sort of stuff. And while we're playing the credits, we'll chat a bit, and then I'll sort of say goodbye, and we'll jump back next time. If you want to see what I'm playing next, I think at the moment, voting-wise, it's probably going to be the Neverhood. But please take a look and everything like that. What also meant, yeah, it's been a nice time playing Abe, hasn't it? It's been a nice. It's been nice. We've learned a lot. We've covered. We've had some really nice sort of chats, I think, as well. The stream's been. It's been a really good stream. I think it's been a good game. So look at all this stuff. Yeah, well, you have to put the work in to get them all. It's not a tough. Yeah, I think we had some nice highlights and stuff like that. People dropping in. You have arrived just at the end of the playthrough of saving all 99 Mudokons from Rupture Farms. It took us about 12 hours. And we're just enjoying all this incredible sort of concept art. I'll tell you what, I would love a Oddworld concept art book, whether such a thing exists or not. But yeah, thank Tommy Tallarico for his work. These are the Oddworld inhabitants. Again, it's a small team made that original game. A small team, like, it's not a lot to do, but not a lot to do. It's a lot to do, and they did a lot for a team of that size. I think everything in this game, bar sort of a slightly wonky checkpoint system, which I think is more a victim of the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation and games of that era. I think there's loads of cool mechanics and puzzles and stuff in it. It's a great little game. Yeah, so you can vote on what we're playing next down below on the chat. But the main thing, thank you very much for coming along and hanging out and stuff. The GTA story is amazing. It's like, I might be wrong, Rich, but is it like it's like just 5 Scottish blokes just made it in like a sort of tiny studio. I think it's ridiculous that first, and now it's one of the most famous, if not the most famous and successful games of all work. Excellent. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Does anyone do we know anyone that's streaming? Should we raid anyone? Should we do that? Should I have a look? Just see what's going on. What's it saying? My friends. I don't think anyone is. That's all right. That's fine. We raided Sasha, didn't we? And then thing. Cool. Well, those of you that are free, jump in and watch Game When Bored doing his streaming. What are you streaming, mate? Do you want to tell everyone before I leave it? Before I call time, I guess. But yeah, just thank you all very much for coming and hanging out and telling people about it and things. It looks like Neverhood next. I think Neverhood, Tomba, or back to sort of survival horror stuff seems the next thing. See, the chat's eager for you, Game When Bored. They want to know. They want to know what you're offering. What Assetto Corsa? I don't know what. Oh, with the steering wheel, cool. I was going to be like, I don't know what that game is, and then you've been like, oh, it's that. It's just like, okay, I've figured it out through the extra clue of a steering wheel. Unless you're doing one of those weird challenge runs when people play like Dark Souls on a Guitar Hero thing. Right, I'm rambling. Take care, everyone. Speak soon. Look after yourselves, and bye.